What's up, everybody? We are back for week number 4 of AGBOLC class 008-21. So it'll be Sunday, July 10th, 2022 through Saturday, July 16th, 2022. Yeah, everything's still going okay. No real issues. So it's hot. If you're coming here during the summertime, it is hot. It is humid. And it rains a lot. So bring some wet weather gear, bring some sunscreen, pack some shorts, and whatever else. But yeah, let's talk about week 4 of AGBOLC at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Monday. So this was our first week of actual AG human resources instruction. And we started with Man the Force, which is a key component of the AG Corps. That will be one of your primary roles as the S1. Monday was heavy. We started with casualty operations. Which if you're not aware, as the S1, anytime there is a casualty within your ranks, it's on you. You're dealing with the reporting, you're dealing with making sure that property gets packed up and inventoried. You're responsible for starting the process of getting the next of kin notified. Yeah. So, like I said, it was a very heavy class. I'm sure it wasn't for everybody. I have some personal experiences with that, so I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to get off in the weeds on that and bore you guys to death. So, yeah, Monday, casualty operations. Essential part of your role as the S1. We'll leave it at that. Tuesday, we got an introduction to Project Athena assessments, which maybe you've heard of them, maybe you haven't. They're basically self-assessments. You're going to take a series of them while you're here. They basically gauge your personality, your reading abilities, your reading comprehension, your vocabulary, it's your strengths, your weaknesses, all that fun stuff. You'll do them online, print them off, and it kind of helps your course instructor know where you're at and how they can help you and how they can help you improve. It's not graded, anything like that. You just something you have to do while you're here. So there's several of them. So that was Tuesday morning. We did the introduction to that. And then Tuesday afternoon, we started in with some more S1 HR stuff for manning the force. It was personnel information management and personnel reporting. Again, 2 key components under Man the Force. That you'll learn all about when you're here. It's basically exactly what it says. It's personnel information management and personnel records management. So all your DD93s, your SGLI, your pay, all of it. So making sure that people's records are up to date, their address is current, that their beneficiaries are taken care of. Yeah. So Wednesday, we did our first 2 Athena assessments. I think it took about an hour, close to. Um, that was the first part of the morning, and then the rest of the day we did personnel accounting, personal accountability, and strength reporting. It's basically knowing where your people are at, who's assigned to you, and being able to track them and what statuses they're in. Some of that has to do a lot with instances that have occurred recently throughout the country. Some of them down at Fort Hood, elsewhere in the country, people going missing and nobody having any real idea where they're at, who they were with, when the last time they were seen, and the statuses that they get put into. So that kind of ties into the personnel accountability and strength reporting. Thursday, we did another Athena assessment. This was the reading comprehension and vocabulary. After that, we went into officer distribution management. So basically learning all of the different officer areas of concentration for the enlisted side. That's your MOS. Skill identifiers, key development positions, broadening assignments, functional areas, how and when you can get to these positions, kind of the promotion paths, the career paths that officers can take, pretty much different assignments that you can have. And yeah, I mean, that's most of these classes are pretty self-explanatory. So officer distribution, that was the nuts and bolts of Thursday. Sorry, nothing terribly exciting last week. Friday, we did enlisted distribution management. So again, it was more of learning how to break down the 9-digit job codes for the enlisted, kind of learning how to manage a career path for the enlisted people that you're responsible for, how to look at assignments they've had, experiences they've had, and help them map out where they want to go and where they need to go next in their career. As the S1, you're going to get asked that a lot by your commander for suggestions on where people should go. You may also have the enlisted folk come to you and ask what they need to do next, or how they can go about getting into a certain job or get into a certain school. So you're kind of the one-stop shop there for all things job related. Welcome to the HR world. Friday, we also had our first paper that was due. It was a leadership philosophy paper. I won't go into too much detail on that. You're going to have to wait till you get here to figure out what that's all about. So yeah, that was really kind of it for the classroom portion of it. I think we did PT pretty much every morning. Yeah, we did some yoga. I'm not a yoga guy, but yeah, we did it. It was It's kind of a stretch out from the ACFT that we did. Then we did some stuff in the gym one day. Kind of broke it down to the individual level. One of the 3 gyms here on post. We did like a Tabata style workout, if you will. Minute of exercise, like 20 seconds of rest or something, and then there's 6 different exercises that you rotate through, and I think we made it through like four different cycles on that. So yeah, I think we're back at the gym again one day, and then Friday we did kind of a at your own pace run, I guess, broken down into run groups based on our times from the ACFT. So it wasn't bad. It was a 30-minute run, so nothing too crazy. It's not basic. It's not ranger school. You're not going all crazy and beating your face off the pavement. So you can really kind of work on what you need to work on and improve yourself that way. I said it's a leadership course. We're all adults, so they treat you as such. Yeah, I mean, that's really it for classroom stuff and non-classroom PT related stuff. Kind of had an interesting experience here so far. We're a month into this thing. We got 2 months left. The hotel is kind of interesting. Like I said, it's only a year old, so it's nice and new. I keep my room pretty clean. You have to ignore the bed behind me. I thought that housekeeping was coming today to do my full service cleaning. Apparently they were short-staffed, which has been the story of my stay here. Your experience may vary. So, yeah, let me know. If you guys have any questions, I'll try to get them answered. I know I say that every week, but yeah, we'll roll with it. So, there, outside of the classroom and the course material, there's plenty of stuff to do here. Like I said, there's state parks around. There's a farmer's market. There's a pool here at the hotel. There's plenty of restaurants and breweries and you name it. There's a place here locally that rents tubes that you can go on floats down the river. Depending on what time of year you come, there's sporting events, so plenty of stuff to do. Don't think that you're just going to be sitting here bored out of your mind. There may be times where you are, but yeah, like I've said, nights and weekends are pretty well yours. There's plenty of stores that are close by. There's a Walmart and a Sam's Club right outside the main gate. Like a mile and a half, 2 miles down the highway, there's a Target. There's commissary on post. There's a Kroger just down the road for those of you that are from the Midwest that are familiar with any of that. There's a Trader Joe's. There's, like I said, you name it, it's out here. So you're not going to go without. Like I said, I'll give a little shameless plug. There's a U.S. Patriot Tactical that's right outside the gate as well, right by the Walmart. So if you forget anything or lose anything, break anything, you need uniforms, boots, patches, dog tags, sunglasses, whatever you need, they've got it. They have an online store. They can get it ordered for you if they don't have it in stock. Clothing and sales is also here on post, so there's that. If you want to go down there and look around and spend money, I guess. Yeah, there's a golf course here. There's tennis courts. There's an outdoor pool, other than the one at the hotel. There's a water park, actually just right down the road from the hotel. So I'm sure the question will come up at some point, where do you eat? There's a couple of DFACs here. You should get per diem or your BAS that'll allow you to eat. We are right next door to the drill sergeant school, so there's a drill sergeant DFAC. It's within walking distance. Takes you about 5 minutes to walk over there, maybe. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They close a little bit early in the evenings, so if that one's not an option, there's another one just down the way, down by AIT kids, AIT soldiers. Sorry, I shouldn't assume that they're all kids, but that one actually has some pretty decent food, and the hours are a little more broadened, if you will. So outside of that, there's breakfast in the hotel lobby. I cook in my room. Sometimes the DFAC isn't always the healthiest food. They like their salt. So if you're not a big salt fan or you're trying to eat healthy, DFAC maybe not the best place for you. So yeah, that being said, week 4 is done. Looking forward to week 5, get another week done. After that, one more week, we're halfway through this thing, and then we should be starting CAD week, or CAD weeks, I should say, around week 8 and 9, I believe. Don't hold me to that. Like I said, I'm still going to sit here and try to do a video a week. That way I'm not overloading y'all with information for whoever is watching, and hopefully this is helpful. If it's not, let me know. If it is, let me know. If you have questions, definitely let me know. I will try to get them answered for you. Be mindful, and I may have said it before, a lot of what we're doing in class is geared towards the active duty folks. So if you're reserve or guard like myself, definitely take what you're learning and store it. If nothing else, it's additional tools in your toolbox. But just know that things will vary when you get back to your unit. A lot of the processes that are taught in this class aren't processes that we use in the Guard. If you've been in the Guard for a while, chances are you've probably been using IPSE for a little while, whereas Big Army is just now learning how to use it. So there's a learning curve to some things aren't really applicable, but no less, it's all good information, it's good tools to have, and it's things that you can look back on if you find yourself on active duty, AGR, ADOS orders, or on a deployment. We all fall under the same umbrella at that point. So yeah, that's going to do it for week 4. 4 down, I don't know, like 8 to go, 9 to go, something like that. So yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, drop them down below and we'll get back to you. We're out.